Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully we're live and on the air. Midwest Volleyball Warehouse action featuring Northern Lights 15-2 and M1 16-2. Big cross-court smash. Liz Coleman for the cross-court winner, deep into the 5. Brings Audrey Spoladoro back to serve, Macy Spoladoro back to serve. Just coming off of Audrey's matches. Hopefully I won't do that a lot. In play, right side attack coming. Big swing popped over. Miedema diving attempt. Can't get it up. And M1 with an early 4-1 advantage. Just kind of getting set up here. Perched on top of the mezzanine, the Midwest Volleyball Warehouse. Spoladoro goes to Coleman. Coleman goes from the back row, dug up, right side attack, popped over. Spoladoro is there. Klembarski goes to Coleman on the right side. Big swing, wide, 5-1. M1. Ball put into play. Miedema is there. Miedema, Spoladoro. Looks like a rotation problem called. Not sure who it was on. I didn't see the indication. But now 6-1. Miedema, Klembarski. Madeline Lage pops it over. Tipped over, dug up. Klembarski. Back to Madeline Lage, cross court. Dug up, pulled out of the net. It's going to be a tight one. Well played, Spoladoro. The A over to Phipps. Block is there. Spoladoro goes over on 2, finds the campfire. Point, Northern Lights. Macy Spoladoro on 2. Brings Bella Rushing back to the line, serving. She pops it over. Fading serve, dug up, strong side attack coming. Big swing, block is there. Nora Phipps recovered, sent over. Bella Rushing. Spoladoro outside to Miedema. Can't pull it out of the net. Point, M1. Ooh, that was loud. Apologize for that. We'll turn that down a little bit. Miedema, trouble. Spoladoro dives, can't come up with it. 8-2, M1 on top early. Set number 1, timeout, Northern Lights. And we'll try to finish our setup process here. We are starting day 1, Stars and Stripes from the Midwest Volleyball Warehouse. We are on court 7. That's not obvious by the back wall. Good to be back in the gym. We've got fans present. Masks optional, highly encouraged if you are not vaccinated. Not required if you are vaccinated. And coming out of the timeout, let's see what happens. Libero sends it over. Miedema is there. Spoladoro asks for help. Klembarski makes a play. Probably not what they were looking for out of a timeout, as it goes to 9-2 now. M1 in control early. Set 1. Klembarski. Spoladoro runs the C to Nora Phipps. Down the 1-6 seam. The Eastridge connection. Spoladoro to Phipps works. That brings Nora Phipps back to the service line directly beneath us here. She pops it over. Bump pass. Cut down the line. Spoladoro with the dig. Tried to go back over. Didn't make it. Off the block. Spoladoro. Bella Rushing. Madeline Lage, big swing. Dug up nicely. Libero goes back row. Big swing. Bella Rushing is there. Spoladoro sends it over to Miedema. Big swing. A little long. Point, M1. Serve coming, sent over. Bella rushing. Good help from Miedema. Klimbarski sends it over free. Middle attack coming. Big swing. Looked like a net. Nothing called. Must have been the ball. Miedema pops it over. Finds a hole in the campfire. Point. Northern Lights. Nice location. Taylor Miedema. Elsa Kuhns-Hogue trots back to the line. She's going to serve, trailing 4-10. That's 10-4 Big Buddy. And here comes Kuhns-Hogue, pushes it deep to the one. Dug up, back set. Klimbarski is there. Kuhns-Hogue goes back to Gemma Hansen. A block is there. Hansen gets a hand on it, but can't get it up in the air. And it's down for an M1 point. Now leading 11-4. Miedema. Kuhns-Hogue runs the A to Dietz. It's trouble, and it's down for Northern Lights point. 11-5. Miedema earns her way back to the stripe. I'd like to welcome Kara Spoladoro to the broadcast.
Hello.
Miedema. Serve in, strong side attack coming. Miedema is there. Sent back over. The overball comes back over. Now 12-5. M1 in control. Set number one.
Yeah, our Lights team hasn't felt their groove yet. We've got to get some balls in the system and do what we can do.
There's a three pass from Miedema. Middle to Dietz, sends it over. Sent over on two, off of Klimbarski, off of Miedema, off of Kuhns-Hogue, off of Gemma Hansen, off of Gemma Hansen again, and over. Pretty sure too many touches and too many in a row from one player. 13-5 now, M1. Liz Coleman. Kuhns-Hogue goes back to Gemma Hansen. Big swing, cross court. 1-2 seam winner for Gemma Hansen. Well done, kid.
Great approach, and turns out to be a great point. Let's build on that.
Brings Molly Klimbarski back to serve. She sends it over. Popped up. Middle attack coming. It's too high. Falls down on the M1 side for a Northern Lights point. Now 7-13 trailing. Battling back one by one. Klimbarski puts it in. Bump set, sent over. Big swing. Who's there? Nora Phipps for the block and the win, or the point, excuse me. Klimbarski continues to serve. Toss, puts in play, drop into the middle, nice pass. Strong side attack coming. Rolled over, Klimbarski is there. Kuhns-Hogue goes outside. Liz Coleman, big swing off the block. Point, Northern Lights.
And you can feel some energy building. They're running the plays. They're executing. You can just feel a little
bit
momentum.
Of confidence coming back on the Lights side.
Yep.
Klimbarski continues to serve. She goes deep. Rotation called now on M1. Point, Northern Lights, and it's a 3-point contest here midway through set number one. Klimbarski goes deep to the 6. Track down, strong side attack coming. Roll shot into the net. 11-13 now. Northern Lights battling back. Timeout. M1. Carol will take this opportunity to remind folks that this production is brought to you by the Easy Reels application. Sam McKay and crew at Easy Reels have done a fantastic job putting this app together. Streams to YouTube. Allows multiplayer mode, tournament mode. Muting of the live stream to keep us out of YouTube jail. Thank you, Sam McKay and his team at Easy Reels. This is the Spolybrock Sports Network special guest, Kara Spoladoro, in for Jim Welbrock this afternoon. Klemarski continues her service run. Strong side attack coming off high hands. Point M1. Good timeout called as a point goes to M1. Serve coming from our broadcast left. Sent over. Miedema is there. Kuntz Hogue bumps that to Gemma Hansen. Big swing off the high hands. Falls down for a kill. 12-14. Enter Madeline Lage. Enter Macy Spoladoro. She will take the ball to serve. Here at the lower right corner of the screen. The approach, the toss, the smack. Dug up. Right side attack coming. Big swing. Spoladoro is there. Klimbarski to Liz Coleman. Big swing. Dug up nicely. Strong side attack coming now. Roll shot over. Miedema diving attempt. Spoladoro over to Liz Coleman. Spoladoro dodging a diving Miedema. Set comes off the net a little bit. Liz Coleman finds the tape into the net. 15-12, M1 leads. Liz Coleman. Spoladoro outside. Madeline Lage finds the net. Really like that play, Kara, sending Nora Phipps up on the fake.
Yeah, when Nora goes up, the way they run that, it's like I don't think they know if the set's coming to them or not. You know, they go, it's deceptive, but yeah, I got to execute in the end.
Miedema, deflection, almost up into the broadcast position here. And M1 now on a roll. Second seed in this pool. Coleman, Spoladoro, Nora Phipps tipped over. Miedema's there. Spoladoro outside. Madeline Lage, big swing off the high hands. Strong side attack coming, popped over. No one home for 15-2s. And all of a sudden, just like that, it's a 6-point lead again after Northern Lights had clawed back into this one.
Yeah, it must be about four unanswered points.
Overpass, trouble on the other side. Strong side attack coming, big swing off the Phipps block, off of Coleman to the floor for an M1 point. Got a roster here, not sure if it's right or not right, but Macy Lemire serving for M1. Sends it over strongly. Miedema, Spoladoro chases it down. Liz Coleman tips, tries to go deep. One covered, big swing out of the middle. Klimbarski is there. Spoladoro sends it back. Klimbarski from her feet sends it over. Right side attack coming. Big swing off the block. Miedema can't get to it. Down for a point. 20-12 now.
Yeah, there was some misdirection on that block. So Taylor was starting off to go to the left, and then the block deflected it to the right. So her momentum was carrying her the wrong way. Good to see the feet moving.
Light squad coming out a little sluggish here, I think. Never say it's over, but we will clearly play a set number 2 no matter what, and I expect a little bit sharper performance out of the Northern Lights squad here.
Yeah, it's feeling very reactive, I'd say. Like, you know, we're reacting to what they do as opposed to us
setting the tone.
Setting the tone, yeah.
Good thought. Here we go. Lemire back at the line. Calling her name a lot so far. Miedema, Spoladoro, Lage sends it over. Double contact called on the set, and 20-13 now. Here, the 15-2 is just down by a touchdown. Extra point would tie this thing up.
Maybe Bella will get us that touchdown right here.
Bella rushing, Northfield product. Puts the ball up and in play. Strong side attack coming, tipped over. Spoladoro dives. Tempted, dug out of the net by Phipps. Catches the bottom of the net. 21-13. Strong serve, Minima is there. Spoladoro back to sender. Minima, big swing off the blocking blocks on the back wall. Out of play. 22-13 now. Libero Chloe Solheim in. Spoladoro over to Minima, tips it over at the left hand. Back set, sent over. Glembarski is there. Spoladoro, Minima, big swing off the high hands, dug up. Back set, right side, tipped over. Glembarski is there. Spoladoro goes to the middle. Nora Phipps, big swing, deep five, catches the corner tile. Nice play, Nora Phipps. Spoladoro to Phipps is an Eastridge connection. Phipps runs her way back to the line, puts it in play. Off the shoulder, trouble. We call that an ace serve in the business. Nora Phipps. Ace serve. 22-15. And she'll put it in play again. Drops it over. Strong side attack coming. Big swing off the high hand. Spoladoro digs it up. Bella rushing. Goes to Nora Phipps in the back row. Middle attack from the back row. It's trouble. Free balled over. Nora Phipps on her knees now. Spoladoro. Madeline Lage off the block. Dug up. Middle attack coming. Big swing. Falls in front of Spoladoro. 23-15. M1 in control of set one.
Yeah, that was a real sharp angle hit from the M1 hitter.
Well placed.
In front of the 10-foot line, I'd say.
Isabella Berry with a nice serve. Spoladoro meet him up. Big swing. Nice dig. Popped over. What are we calling? Double contact. Point Northern Lights. 23-16 now. They trail. Enter Gemma Hansen. Enter Elsa Kuhns-Hogue. She'll take the ball, serving from a 7-point deficit. We'll see what Elsa can do. Hop, fire, good serve. Setter chases it down. It's trouble though, runs into the hitter. That's outside the antenna. Point Northern Lights. 17-23. Kuhns-Hogue trots back to the line. Hop, fires. Sent over on 2. Kuhns-Hogue out of the middle. Alexa Dietz excitedly jumps, slams down the 5-6 seam. 23-15 now. Northern Lights battling back here late in set number 1. Kuhns-Hogue puts it in play. It's off the libero Solheim. Out of play. Timeout M1 as the lead has been cut to 4. 23-19.
Yep, M1 needs to try to break our momentum at this point. We want to carry that through point by point here. Every point's going to give us a little more confidence going into set 2 no matter what happens.
Indeed it will. Let's hope we can finish the comeback here. Elsa Kuhns-Hogue, strong server, has been all season. She takes the ball. She looks ready. The R1 trying to get the whistle under the mask. She's ready to go. Signal to play. Kuhns-Hogue hops, fires down the line off the shoulder. Trouble. Roll shot over. Who's there? No one. And there we go. Set point to M1. Looks like Ella Quiring going to enter the game and serve for set 1. We call that on the hook. Toss, fire. Glembarski, middle attack. Oh no! Kuhns-Hogue on 2. Nicely done, 24-20. We've seen the score in Denver, Colorado, 2017. 6 straight serves to win it. Can Miedema do the same? She gets a signal for ready. Toss, sends it over. It's deep to the 5, dug up by a nice cross-court shot. That's Lemire, sent over. Going to Lemire again. That's looked like a double, called a double. And there's one. Miedema trots back, trailing 21-24. Lemire gets most of the work on the strong side for M1 that we've seen so far today. Miedema, trouble. Middle attack coming. Who's there? Alexa Dietz, stuff block for the point. 22-24 now. 15 twos.
Good read by Alexa Dietz there. She timed that perfectly. Positioned her body and her timing just right.
Miedema. Lemire. Up and over and out. 23-24. Miedema halfway home. The critical point here, looking for the tie. Send us into volleyball's version of overtime. Miedema sends it deep, it's up. Lemire. Oh, we got a double contact called again. Called very tightly by this R1. One of the most controversial rules in sport. We are tied at 24, headed to volleyball's version of overtime. Miedema looking for number 5, drops it in short. Nice serve. It's come up, middle attack, sent over. Kuntz Hogue gets an arm on it. Klembarski's going to free ball it over. Over on 2. Kuntz Hogue to Klembarski. Liz Coleman, big swing, dug up nicely. Strong side attack coming now. Roll shot over and wide. 25-24 on the hook as Taylor Miedema. Kara, might we see a 6-point run to win a set?
Let's go Taylor.
Taylor Miedema serving 25-24, sends it over. It's Lemire, nope, it's free balled over. Miedema, Kuntz Hogue, the A to Dietz off the block, and there it is, 6 points in a row. Haven't seen that since 2017. Excitement on the Northern Lights side, and they should be, Kara.
Well done.
6 points in a row is tough anytime, especially when your backs are against a wall.
Yep, Coach Larson came over and gave Taylor a big high 10. That was, under pressure, she really came through with some, kept them a little bit off their game. They tried to set up some things. There were those couple of sets that they called in that stretch, but
the doubles.
But once an official establishes that, then she's going for consistency.
Got to be consistent, right?
So
yeah, we talked about that double contact. There's been plenty of discussion around should that be a rule or not. It's a very tough. It's a very discretionary call, if you will. There's no hard and fast like it's in or it's out. It's in the interpretation of the R1. Was there 2 contacts with the ball? Oftentimes that shows itself by a spinning ball, but it's such a tough call to make consistently that there has been talk on and off over the years about removing the rule altogether.
Well, it used to be many years ago that a first contact had to be clean, and then they changed that to, speed up the game, allow for more power, just keep it going. And so you never know, maybe they'll make another change.
Yeah, just to elaborate on that a little bit, they now allow on a serve or an attack, you can have a double contact, whether that's off your arms, off your body, or off of 2 hands. So that is allowed off a serve or an attack.
Yep, so any first contact, right?
Any first contact, yep. So, we got set number 1 in the books, a storming comeback by Northern Lights. Trailing most of that set. Well, in fact, I think all of that set. They dug themselves a deep, deep hole early, but really scrapped back, scoring the last 6 points in a row to come from, well, let me rephrase that, scoring the last 7 points. Side out made it 20-24. 6 serves later, it's 26-24. 24-19 the score in that first set. So we get ready for Set number 2. Looks like Spoladoro is going to take the ball below our broadcast position. Again, we're in the mezzanine here. Looks like there's Macy needs to be on the floor as the R2 goes through the lineup. So that's why she crept back onto the corner. She waves to the R1. She is the floor captain for this set, the only person that can talk to the R1 directly, including the coaching staff. And Spoladoro is going to get ready to start things here in set number 2. She sends the ball down the line. It's trouble, but it's recovered. Free balled over. Miedema. Spoladoro goes A to Dietz off the block. Scrapped back by M1. Nicely done. Spoladoro back this time to Madeline Lage off the block. Lemire tips over. Spoladoro is there. Sends it back over. Sent over on 2. Phipps is there. Spoladoro gets that double contact. There we go. We see, it looks like to me, any rotation on the ball, generally then the side spin is what does it. Typically when you've got top spin, that's not deemed a double, but Lemire is going to go back to serve after M1 winning that first long point. Miedema over ball. Spoladoro is there, but can't keep it in play. 2-0 now. And Lemire continues her service run. Drills that one, catches the top of the tape. That thing was coming hot. Unfortunately for Lemire, it caught the top of the tape and fell down. Bella Rushing is going to come in for Liz Coleman. As the ball rolls from the tile onto the concrete. Stops before the bleachers. Ball from court 6 comes flying in. Sent back. Rushing is going to serve. On the right side. Sends it over. Goes deep one. Lemire is there. Set back to Lemire. Spoladoro diving dig. Gets it to Klembarski. Miedema sends it over. It's trouble and it's down. Nice hustle and play by Northern Lights. Spoladoro diving. Klembarski going to Miedema. Miedema finding the hole. Make sure we're in rotation here. Bella Rushing sends it over deep and just a tile wide. It floats at the last second. Wide. And that'll send libero Chloe Solheid back to the line for M1. Pops it up, puts it in play. Klembarski, Spoladoro, middle attack. Nora Phipps, stuff block there by Ava Gilmore. No question about that one. Coming back down. Extends the 16-2 lead to 4-2. Solheid continues at the line. Ball rolling onto the court. Replay called. Solheid now. Toss, sends it over. Miedema deflects it off the wall, deep center field. Service ace now. And here comes M1 charging out of the gates. Set number 2. After dropping a heartbreaker in set number 1. Solheid sends it over. The pesky net cord in the way once again. Service error gives the ball back to Northern Lights, 15-2. Klembarski takes the ball. Lower left part of your screen. Sends it over. Lemire has trouble with it. Diving attempt by Kayla Thorsfeldt. Can't bring it back. And Klembarski back to serve again. Lemire finds Gebhardt. Back set, big swing. Dug up nicely by Spoladoro. Miedema, roll shot down the line. Lemire is there, sent outside. Big swing. Klembarski gets an arm on it. Rushing gets up from her knees, sends it to Miedema, who pops it over. Middle attack coming, tip. Spoladoro got a pancake down, I think. Unfortunately, couldn't get it up in the air. Madeline Lage, diving attempt, can't bring it back in. Madeline Lage pulls up her knee pad. Might have lost some skin on that one. Regardless, it is 6-4 M1. Isabella Berry back to serve. Hammers it over. Rushing is there. Spoladoro goes back to Madeline Lage. She sends it over to the 1-2 seam. Free balled over. Rushing. Spoladoro, the A. doesn't connect with Dietz, and it's down for an M1 point. And just like that, the lead back to a 3-point lead. Barry continues the service run for M1. Sends it down the line. Miedema digs it up. Spoladoro back to Miedema. Roll shot, catches the top of the tape. Point M1. They've doubled up Northern Lights here early in the second set. Barry continues at the line. Sends it over and deep. Rushing is there. Spoladoro goes to Miedema. Pops it over. Lemire is there. Pump set. Free ball coming. Sent over. Klembarski. Spoladoro. Dietz
There we go.
out of the middle. Nice quick pass. Quick set. And Dietz finds a home for that ball on the floor on the M1 side.
Yeah, the girls are gritting through that, and I know Alexa had to adjust her swing, you know, but she's athletically did that and scored a point. So
Elsa Kunzhog fires it over. Deep six, way deep six. It's out. And M1 will return to the service line with Ella acquiring. Pounds the ball into the floor. Spin, toss, sends it over. Klembarski has trouble. Service ace. Ella acquiring. 10-5 now. Lights doubled up again. Doubled up at 4, now doubled up at 5. Acquiring. Good serve. Klembarski gets over to Miedema. Back to Klembarski. She pushes it deep. Strong side attack coming. Lemire. Big swing. It's wide. No touch. Point. Northern Lights. 6-10 now. Miedema. Miedema gets the ball. Lower left of the screen. She prepares, gets the sign, puts it in play. Deep 5. Lemire is there. Middle attack. Big swing. Dietz is there. Stuffed block. That's Blockville Population 1, Alexa Dietz. Miedema again. 7-10 now. Sends it over. It's short. It's up. Lemire gets up off the ground, off of the Dietz block, onto the ground. Nice play. Macy Lemire, she was on the floor, returning the serve. Ava Gilmore now serving for A1. Back against the blocks. Sends it over strongly. Miedema, Gemma Hansen helps. Klembarski pops it over. Middle attack coming. Doesn't connect. A little off on the timing. Hits the floor. Point, Northern Lights.
good quick feet from Gemma Hansen there to chase down that second ball to keep it in play and give us a shot to earn that point.
Alexa Dietz puts it in play down the line. Dug up. Pass set, popped over. Miedema is there. Kunzhog goes back to Gemma Hansen. Big swing, deep one, cross court winner, Gemma Hansen.
Yep, a couple good plays in a row from Gemma. Good to see.
9-11. The score. Dietz goes down the line, excuse me. It's trouble. It's brought back. It's going to be a free ball coming over. Solheim. Alexa Dietz under it. Kunzhog goes the A all the way across to Nora Phipps. Finds the campfire. Big hole in the middle of the M1 defense. Nora Phipps sticks it in there. 10-11 now. Looking for the Dave Koenig point. Let's see if we can do it here. Dietz sends it down. It's Lemire. She gets it back and she goes deep down the line. Nice shot by Macy Lemire. M1 up 12-10 with number 12, Gretchen Gebhard. Serving. Pops it up, sends it over. Miedema is there. Kunzhog over on two. Popped up. Lemire rolls it over. Kunzhog is there. Klembarski goes back to Miedema, pops it over. Dug up nicely. Middle attack coming. Tip. Thought I saw a net, not called. Liz Coleman pops it back over. Right side attack coming. Roll shot. Klembarski, the A runs over to Nora Phipps. Nice quick set. Kunzhog to Phipps. for the kill.
Similar to Alexa's play a little bit ago, Nora had to adjust her swing there. You know, when those quick sets, you just do what you can to find the hole on the other side.
Spoladoro serving 11-12. Sends it over. Dug up nicely. Right side attack coming. Big swing. Lemire. Who's there? 44. Nora Phipps for the stuff block. Spoladoro trots back to the line, ready to serve again. Approach, toss, swat. Deep 6. Dug up. Middle attack coming. Didn't make it, but Phipps was there anyway. And we're now tied at 12.
I think it's 13-12.
Excuse me, 13-12. Northern Lights on top. Spoladoro continues to serve. Deep 6 again. Just a bit too far, deep 6. Girls are taught to play aggressively, swing aggressive, look for ace serves. Lemire back to serve. She sends it over. Miedema a little trouble. Spoladoro pops it over. Nice play. Liz Coleman sends it over. Strong side attack through Phipps. And down for the kill. That's Allison Wu.
From Woodbury.
From Woodbury.
We've played against her for years too at Lights formerly.
Macy Lemire goes other side. Boy, that looked wider than it was. Just about a half tile wide. She was going for the deep 5. Almost landed it on the line. And we got Bella Rushing back into the game. She's serving tied 14-14. The Jim Welbrock point. Allison Wu with the tip. Finds the net. Now 15-14. Lights, Bella Rushing returns to the line. Pops it up, sends it over. Dug up. Strong side attack. Wu sends it over. Rushing is there. Spoladoro to A to Phipps. Tipped over. Struggle. Net violation. M1. Now 16-14. Northern Lights.
Yeah, that was a good connection from Macy Nora off of course, a good pass.
Rushing goes for the short serve. Unfortunately, the net has a different idea and knocks it down, sending Chloe Solheid back to the line for M1. She steps into it, swings it over. Miedema is there. Spoladoro in the middle. The Phipps popped over. Campfire.
If you find something that's working, keep doing it till they make you change it, right? Like,
that's right.
It's working, so.
Klombarski sends it over. Trouble. Free ball coming. Looks wide. It's wide. Now 18-15. Timeout. M1.
Yep.
Take a second here to remind our viewers that this production brought to you by the Easy Reels application. Sam McKay and crew at Easy Reels have been super big supporters of us and are venturing into this fun. We hope that it's a good experience for all you out there. We have fun doing it. And appreciate Sam McKay and the Easy Reels application for supporting us in our journey. The support has been tremendous out of Sam. He answers the phone whenever it rings, adds features that we think would be helpful on very short order. So here we go, out of the timeout. Klombarski back. She's serving from the left side, sends it over. Lemire is there. Back set coming, big swing popped over. Klombarski is there. Spoladoro goes back to Madeline Lage all alone.
Off the block.
Nice.
No.
Goes for a hard cut. Unfortunately, catches a little too hard and goes wide.
Yeah, that's a tough angle to even hit. I thought for a second it was off the block, but I guess not.
Isabella Berry returns to serve for M1. She did some damage in set number 1 and earlier here in set number 2. Let's see if Northern Lights can shut her down. Here's the toss. It's in play. Miedema, trouble. Help from Lage. Lage sends it over. Tipped over. Spolitoro. Klembarski. Miedema, big swing, goes it down the line.
Nice.
Off the back line. I think it was off a block anyway. Would have counted either way, but nice swing, Taylor Miedema. Sometimes, Kara, finesse is the way to go.
Yep, being able to hit those shots is a strong skill that for pin hitters. You get that down and you're doubly effective.
Koons Hogue will appear out of the bottom of your screen. You can see the ball now. There she is. Pops it over. Middle attack coming. Tipped. Klembarski diving attempt. Miedema jump set over to Gemma Hansen. She sends it over. Strong side attack coming. Allison Wu. Big swing. Wide by a tile and a half. Point Northern Lights. They win the race to 20. 20-16 now. Northern Lights on top in set number 2. And Koons Hogue keeps the train rolling. Lemire gets the ball back. Free ball over. Bella rushing. Koons Hogue middle. Dietz pops it over. Dug up. Double contact called. We're calling it tight, but we're calling it consistent. And now 21-16. The lead is 5.
I'd like to give a shout out to Molly for her cover 2 points ago. That was a really good cover to keep that point alive.
Shout out heard. Koons Hogue, goes for that back corner. Doesn't find it. Misses by a tile and a half or so. Enter Ella Quiring back into the game. She will serve for M1. Spins the ball, toss, fires right out of the middle of the court. Klembarski, Koons Hogue. Ooh, didn't see that double, but we're gonna call it a double. And 18-21 now, M1 firing back. Quiring, just finds the top of the net. She was going for the 4-5 or the 1-2 seam. Finds the top of the net. 22-18 now. Miedema serving. Surveys the court, gets the sign. Gets the ready for play, sends it in off the net cord. Ace serve. Taylor Miedema. We're gonna go Dan Stein.
And that's another Stein-Varman and Alligator ace.
Thank you, Dan Stein, for your support of the Spoilbrook Sports Network. And Miedema is right back in. This time goes short, dug up. Lemire pops it over. Klembarski is there. Koons Hogue pushes back to Gemma Hansen. Big swing off the block. Nice dig by Solheim. Koons Hogue digs it up. Klembarski goes back row. Miedema. Big swing goes deep one. Popped up. Middle attack coming. Big swing from Ava Gilmore down in the 1-6 seam. No one home. Northern Lights 23-19 now. Northern Lights in a side out serve out situation for the match. Ava Gilmore with that middle attack earns her way back to the service line. Sends it over. Miedema is there. Oh, Lemire wanted that one badly. I think at the last second said, hey, this might be going wide. Goes off her fingertips. There's the side out, Kara. How about a serve out from Alexa Dietz?
Let's do it, Alexa.
Down the line. Lemire pops it up. A little bit of trouble. Free ball coming from Solheim. Gemma Hansen. Oh, the quick A to Nora Phipps, but it's a combo block. Gebhard and Kotke for the double stuff block, M1. Now, can M1 do what Northern Lights did to them? 20-24, they serve trailing. This is Gretchen Gebhard coming off that stuff block. Sends it over, Miedema. Koons Hogue, strong side, Liz Coleman. She elevates off the block. Strong side attack coming. Lemire rolls it over. Miedema, Koons Hogue, Gemma Hansen off the deflection. Cross court winner. Set 2 victory. Match 1 victory. Northern Lights 15-2 takes care of M1 16-2. For the first match of the day, Kara, what'd you think?
Super slow start. We all saw, I think, and but you know the team showed some grit, didn't give up, kind of got back to some basics to get more balls in system and terminate once they had those opportunities. You know, coming back from 19-24 is a huge win, and I think that gave them tons of confidence. It was put a big chink in the M1's confidence, so we could just build on that, then take that into set 2, and played a little more consistently, I think, in set 2 to close it out right away. Happy that didn't go to 3.
Very happy. Happy to claw back that first set. That was critical. Your 15-2s have a bit of a break. Next up for them is a 15-1 matchup. We're going to shift one court to our left. That's a 5 o'clock scheduled start. We look to be on schedule. Looks like court 6 is now wrapping up. They should be on schedule. And so we will be back online shortly before 5 o'clock for a 15-1, 15-2 matchup. That should be fun. So I guess for now we will sign off and say see ya in a couple hours. See ya in an hour. Thank you, Kara, for that correction. Not a couple hours, 1 hour.